Shalom. And I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Chodash. The belongings to my teachers, the head apostles and elders, the great Muslim. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening. Pushing for this word with true with sincerity. And the few Akwath as well that's listening with sincerity. Alright, today, just coming back at you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Esau is losing sleep over this truth, man. Okay? And when I'm saying Esau, I'm referring to the so-called white man, because that's who Esau is. That's who, may I say, the so-called white man is in the Bible. Okay, because he fits prophecy. All right, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Okay, and if you put your spiritual lenses on, you know, your scopeo, your surroundings, all right, you could clearly see who's running the earth as we speak, man. Okay, it's the so-called white man. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna jump straight into it with Job 15 and verse 21, and it reads, "A dreadful sound is in his ears, and prosperity the destroyer shall come upon him." Okay, a dreadful sound is in his ears, man. Okay, a dreadful sound is in the ears of Esau, Edom. Okay, what's that dreadful sound? Okay, that's the prophets out there, all right, proclaiming that his kingdom's gonna fall. Okay, that's us out there, all right, pointing the finger at him, all right, and telling him that he's the wicked, all right, telling him that he's Esau, okay, according to the Bible. Okay, that's a dreadful sound unto Esau, man. Therefore, that's why he's losing sleep, man. That's why he's doing all type of sending all type of laws, pertaining to YouTube, trying to get brothers' videos, censored or taken off. When brothers be making videos, going deep about the history of Esau, or just, just pointing the finger at him, man, just revealing him. Okay, that's why brothers have to speak in code, right? Matter of fact, let's get this in Isaiah. Let's get this in Isaiah 32 and verse 7. And it reads, "The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy, Salak, even when the needy speaketh right." All right, that's Esau, man. He's the one that's devising wicked devices, all right, to destroy the poor with lying words, man. Tying that in with, the YouTube guidelines that we have to follow. If you say one thing, that goes against Esau's agenda, or hate speech, medical misinformation, and then brothers have to speak in code, because what Esau has devised wicked devices, to cancel us out, man, even when we're speaking the truth, all right, because we're in a society that, it's not based upon truth, it's based upon lies, man. Okay, that's how Esau got his power, man. That's how the so-called white man came into power, by deceiving the people, man. You see? It speaks about that in Revelation 20, right? He must go out and deceive the nations for a short season. Okay? And us, we know that. And we're going out there, we're telling the masses of the people who the wicked is, what is he like, right? What's his characteristics, how you say that? Characteristics? Salaki, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay? That's what we're telling the people. And Esau does not like that. Because once again, his power is secrecy, man. He works in the dark. All right? But we're revealing him via the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Okay? Let's get this in Second Thessalonians 2. All right? And let's start at verse 7. And it reads, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." Yeah, because during that time, all right, it was the Romans that was in power. So the mystery of iniquity was already working, because the Romans were who? They were Edomites. Okay, they were so-called white people. Okay, red mans. All right. So that's what Apostle Paul was saying. The mystery of iniquity is already working. The mystery of iniquity is already in power. The so-called white man is already in power, because once again, the Romans were what? Edomites. Okay. And goes on verse 8. And just to point it out there, Esau's not white, okay? He's red. That's why we say the so-called white man, because there's no people on the planet Earth that has a white pigmentation, okay? We're saying so-called white because they have a lack of melanin. That's why, their blood shows forth through their skin. Okay? Hey, that's why in Revelation 25, when it was describing the two children of Isaac, okay, there's a reason why Jacob wasn't, described. Only Esau was. Okay, he said it came out all over like a red, like a hairy garment. Because what? His blood was showing forth through his skin. Okay, just to point that out there, because you have people could get that misunderstood. All right, because right now a big topic that's rolling around right now. Dr. Brown, whatever, saying that the black Hebrew Israelites are saying the white man is Esau, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You brothers, if you're in the know, if you're watching the videos, you clearly know, the topic that's going on right now. But back to the lesson. It says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay, who's that wicked? Okay, once again, that wicked is Esau, Edom, and he's being revealed, what? By the spirit of the Lord's mouth, man, which are the prophets. Okay? That's how, where we're going precept to precept, breaking it down, who Esau is. Okay? And then, hey, the picture is painted clear, in your mind. If you're one of the elect, if you're able to receive this. You see? Matter of fact, let's get Malachi 1 to prove who the wicked is. Because it said, and then shall that wicked be revealed. Right? So let's get who the wicked is. Because I said the wicked is Esau, Edom. But, hey, scriptures say prove all things, right? So let's get this in Malachi 1 and verse 4. All right? Bear with me for a minute. It's just loading up. So this is Malachi 1 and verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Okay, proving you what? Esau, Edom is the wicked. Okay? It says clearly stated that they shall call them the borders of wickedness, because wherever Esau goes, man, wickedness follows. Whenever, the nation of Esau multiplies transgressions increaseth. Right? You have an example of that in the book of Maccabees. Right? After Alexander died and his 4 generals came into power, what happened? Wickedness, transgressions increased upon the planet Earth, man. Okay, proving you that what? The Edomites are the wicked. Okay? And once again, the Edomites are the so-called, quote, quote, white people, because they're not white, they're red, once again. Okay? So back to 2 Thessalonians 2. All right? And verse 8 again, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed. Right? Who's the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4. Esau, Edom. Okay? Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And once again, the Lord is consuming him by the prophets, man. Right? That's what it tells you in Hosea. Let's get that real quick. In Hosea 6 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Hosea 6 and 5, it says, therefore have I hewn them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth. And thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. Yes. Okay, the Lord is hewing them, all right? Chewing them out, all right, by the mouth of the prophets, man. Okay, we're the ones that's revealing Esau in these last days via the Holy Spirit, man. Okay, and that's why this guy's losing sleep. That's why, he's going tooth and nail, fighting tooth and nail, try to cover up any type of information that comes out, that's revealing him. Okay, because once again, their power is secrecy, man. They work in the dark. All right, that's why in Psalms it says, I've seen the wicked spreading himself like a green bay tree. Okay, what do you do with a tree, man? When it's sunny outside, you go under a tree. Matter of fact, let's get the precept, okay? So I can break it down. This is Psalms 37 and verse 35. It says, I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Who's the wicked again? Esau, Edom, okay? And right now he's in great power. Job 9 and 24. Okay, and he has spread himself like a green bay tree. His branches has gone out throughout all the earth, man. That's why in the what's that? Jeremiah 51, it speaks about how Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, with which made all the earth drunken. Okay, because once again, he spread himself like a green bay tree. His branches are all over the world, man. Okay, he has his embassies based pretty much in every country. Okay, and making these nations drunk off of his wine, man. Okay, and then he's spreading forth his branches and casting his shadow over the world, man. Okay, because tying that in with him working in secrecy. Okay, he put the world in the darkness, and then him is in the back. Okay, nobody knows who he is, and then he's just ruling. Okay, but in these last days, the Lord has sent His Spirit upon His men, and then now, hey, our eyes have been enlightened, and we're seeing who's really running the world, man. Okay, who's really behind the scene, pushing forth these wicked laws, these wicked legislations. Okay, ruling and just being a wicked ruler. Okay, and we're seeing who he is. Okay, and we're pointing the finger, and then now he doesn't like it. Okay, because that means that what he's losing grip of his power. Okay, because if people know who he is, he's gonna lose his power. Right? Matter of fact, it tells you that in Job. I think Job 24. Bear with me for a minute. Let's see. Yes, Job 24 and verse 17. It says, "For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death. If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death." You see, the morning is to them as the shadow of death. Meaning what? The truth. The truth is to them as the shadow of death, man. Okay, because once again, their power, is based off of lies. Okay, they have deceived the world, right? When they came into power, what did they do? They covered the faces of the judges thereof. Okay, the Renaissance, right? As soon as Esau came into power, he painted the images of the true judges. Because we know during the Byzantine Empire, who was ruling? Jake was ruling, man. The so-called blacks were ruling. All right, but what he has painted over those images, painting himself as if he was ruling in those times, man. Okay, and then now, once again, we're revealing that information unto the masses, man. That's why what? The mornings to them, even as the shadow of death, the truth hurts them. Okay, if one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death. Okay, but back then, man, nobody knew about really like that about the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the Getty, all these top banking families. Nobody knew about them, even till this day. The average Joe doesn't know about these top banking families, man, until you tell them, right? That's tying that in. If one know them, they're in the terrors or the shadow of death. All right, because people are gonna start seeing, oh, it's these guys that's giving me all these taxes, making me subject to payments that I don't own anything. It's these guys that's responsible. Well, they're in the background, living good. They're not in trouble as other men. All right, they're benefiting off our tax money. What do you think people are gonna do, man? They're gonna start, causing chaos, man. Okay, and that's why it tells you. What's that? In the Apocrypha. Bear with me for a minute. Let me get that. In Second Esdras, that's why it tells you they shall not regard their kings nor princes, because in these last days the wicked is going to be completely revealed. Okay, and then when he comes down having great wrath, when he comes down, showing his true nature, people are not gonna, they're not gonna be down with that, man. And what? That's gonna cause civil war, and just major hell, man. Okay, so this is Second Esdras 15 and verse 16. I'm just gonna get to the point, right? It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and in the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Yes, in these last days, once the wicked is completely revealed, okay, once, like I stated again, he comes down having great wrath, he shows his true nature, all right, these people are not going to be having it, man. They're not going to be regarding their kings nor princes, okay? They're going to be taking up arms and trying to overthrow the government, man, okay? And we've seen glimpses of that, with with particular countries, in these last few years of them, coming up against their government, man. Okay, right now there's what, as we speak right now, a couple days ago, I don't know if it's still going on in France. The protest that's going on over there. Okay, that's just a glimpse showing you of what's to come, man. Them not regarding their kings nor princes. Well, in Sri Lanka, a couple months back, right? They were causing chaos over there, man. Okay? Hey, that's what's coming in the times to come, man. And that's going to be in Babylon, man. Okay? In the hub of wickedness, man. Okay? When I'm saying Babylon, I'm referring to America. Because that's what, in the scriptures, when you see Babylon, most majority of the time it's referring to America, according to future prophecy. Okay? But once again, right? Esau's losing sleep over this truth, man. Okay? Because he's fighting tooth and nail and try to, hide the truth. But you can't hide the truth, man. Well, the scripture say what? You can do nothing against the truth before the truth. You see? So Esau, trying to do all these things, trying to hide the truth. Really, he's helping us, man. He's furthermore, exposing himself. All right? But hey, I'm going to close it off here. All right? By giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah, Kudash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.